You live. Okay. So the next session of Red Bar is about Nicole Arbour. And I might have something to say about it, but I wanted to refresh my memory about the first and only time really I knew about her. When I was on Instagram, when I was on Instagram, whatever, I haven't been on Instagram in a while. I followed her and I noticed she posted a lot. Whatever. I'm not going to say anything about that. But this is relevant. Okay.
Because Biden sniffs little girls and is clearly unfit mentally to lead a Boy Scout troop, let alone a country. And you can disagree, and I'll still be cool.
So she's this was older. This is like 2 years old.
Yeah.
Maybe a year old.
But that right there, and the way you did it, it like just so human and real, and like not like I'm this crazy extremist and all that stuff. I really just thought it was perfect. And yes, when you give it to the celebrities who are just so full of shit. I mean, I live in this town. I live in LA. I know these people.
They're not good people. They're just not. They're going to tell you. I have one story. I don't know if I should tell it. You tell me if I should tell it.
You must tell it.
There was a female celebrity that a lot of people know. Oh, here we go.
All right.
Here we go. All right. There was a female comedian celebrity. I will say the name at the end because it's more fun as a review.
Okay, good.
That 2 years ago, when there was the giant fires in Malibu, I saw her post on her social media that there was a bunch of animals trapped at the Malibu wine safari, like trapped in the fires, couldn't get out. Yeah. So I was part of a search and rescue team just because I'm a Canadian and this is what we naturally do. So I went and I told this search and rescue team, hey, I just got this tip about this. Look at this story. Truckloads of us went up into the mountains during the fires with these giant animal crates. We were like, oh, we have to rescue this giraffe. We have to get all these animals. So we had to get all these big animal containers that they usually use for zoos or to transfer animals. I think there was like 10 or something of us going up there. It took an hour to get in through the fires. We get there ready to rescue these animals, and they were fine. They were never at any point in danger. It was a lie. It was totally social justice warrioring all over the interwebs. And the zookeeper was in tears. This tiny little Mexican man that this is his whole life. He came out running in his socks, crying. And he's like, please stop taking photos and stuff with my animals and pretending that they're being abused. This girl came here earlier, said she was going to try and help raise money for us to rebuild because the buildings were burned down, but not the animals. And she took all these selfies and stuff, and he let her. And then she released them to the press as if something bad happened to these animals and they were abused. I came back. I felt so bad for these people. I came back the next day with the press, walked around with the fire chief, who said that the place was so safe he would have put his men where they had their animals during the fire. The SPCA came with us. All the press came with us and walked around the entire property to show what she had said's a lie, because she was troll business. Turns out she had a personal vendetta against the business. It's Whitney Cummings. So
this does not surprise me.
Yeah, well, I listened to her and I put the lives of like 10 to 12 people. Our lives were literally in danger. We knew that it was a scary situation. And I saw her post and I believed her. And I went into the fucking fires to save all these creatures. Freaking Noah's Ark over here. And they were fine. And then she wouldn't tell the press that she had exaggerated. She's like, well, there was blood in his nose. I'm like, yeah, the giraffe got a nosebleed because there was a fire around him. It's dry. And then she called and apologized to me at one point and said, I shouldn't have responded like that to you, whatever. And I'm like, okay, we can be cool. Again, me being Canadian. But then I meet her in person and she was a total douchebag to me, as if it was my fault for revealing that the thing she made up wasn't real. And I'm just like, geez, these social justice warriors are dickheads. You almost killed people because you have a personal vendetta against the wine safari, like whatever it was. Yeah, it started for me there, I'm telling you.
Can we do a little bit of the what happened to comedians kind of thing? We talked about Kimmel a little bit. That's just like that's like late night TV, a certain set. A certain
I like Nicole a lot.
But like,
I
what
know
the
she's
hell
telling
has
the truth
happened to
here.
comedians? There are like basically no funny comics anymore. I want to do some stand-up stuff with you. We were talking about it before.
There are
this,
basically
you
no
know, when then
funny
the whole
comics
stupid
anymore.
lockdown thing. But like watching some of these people that used to be funny, Sarah Silverman, Cummings. It happens to Amy Schumer. Like it happens to be a lot of females, but it's the men too. I mean,
Amy
they call
Schumer.
Patton
Ew.
Oswalt. All of these people that have just gone totally bananas. Like, did you see it coming? Did you see it coming?
I didn't see it coming. I didn't. And it like for a little like I don't know if you can see who's over my shoulder. This is like my wall of heroes
Yeah.
back here.
Oh yeah.
Carlin. God, if he was alive right now, would have loved that.
But they'd be saying he's an old white rich man. I mean, that's what they'd be calling him while he'd be fighting the power.
Accurate. That's fine. I kind of love everything that's happened to stand-up and to comedy and this whole like everything is wrong. Stand up for blah blah blah. Shut up, Amy Schumer, showing up to the women's march.
Shut up, Amy Schumer. Shut the fuck up.
Belly top, saying, "Don't objectify women," while she twerks for money in a thong.
Shut up, Amy. Shut up.
Shut the fuck up.
Stupid
Get
asshole.
out of the way. But because they're so crazy, it made a new breed of comics, and I'm so happy. I swear, like the day after the election, I saw all of the comedians just kind of like snap. All the really good ones. I'm talking like Andrew Schultz. God, he's so good. I'm talking like who else? Like Chris DiStefano. Do you know him?
I don't.
Oh, you need to. You're gonna love him. Janice Office. I saw them kind of like snap too. I saw all these comedians just like this little spark went in their eyes. Like we give up. We're going. And everyone's just been like going. And it's been really fun to watch. And I think it cracked people to where comedy is just going to go boom again.
So you think we'll have a boom in comedy because it was so bad and so, social justice, virtue signaling, lefty nonsense that you think after now we're going to have like a second explosion, like an 80s explosion or something?
Oh, yeah. I'm thinking even someone like a John Crist. I don't know if you know him.
I don't.
Oh, people really knew him for more like kind of Christian comedy, and he kind of stays in that like hilarious and witty safe space of the Christian comedy. His last like 8 videos have just been lethal, and he's just like going after the leftists, and I'm like, okay. Like everyone is just starting to hammer on it because it's so ridiculous. And I've decided I've like thrown in all my other plans for 2021. I'm doing a late night show.
Good.
I have multiple offers. Thank you.
Do it.
I'm excited. I have to come on.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go right with them. I'm gonna take them out. I have offers from multiple networks right now, and we'll see where I land. But I'm out for blood. I'm gonna take them.
If you're looking for more honest,
so she's really cool. I wasn't sure if we were gonna move on to Red Bar, but I feel like we should because the next part is about Red Bar, and he's gonna talk about Nicole Arbour, which I haven't seen yet, and this is the first time I ever knew anything about her, and I couldn't believe it. But I can tell when people are lying and people are telling the truth. She's telling the truth. And I was like, whoa. I love you guys. All right. So I hope that this might be the most ideal like lighting this time, which is like, I don't know, whatever, 10 o'clock my time, something like this. So we're where we left off. I'll just eye it out. The time is 9:15. So we will end at 20 plus 9:15. I can do this. 25:35. Boom.
Married to him. What is this? Red Bar? So she married this guy and they had a giant wedding again. Now, I think it should be a rule where if you already had a big wedding and it was a failure and you got divorced, no more second wedding. You get married privately and you go on with your life, fine. But
I agree with this.
You making everybody come out again, do this all over again in hopes that this time you made the right decision. And she didn't. It's going to end up as a disaster. And the first thing I said when I saw that she married this guy, I go, does he even speak English? Does he even speak English, or is he from Lithuania?
I know.
Is he from, Romania?
So
it turns out he doesn't.
Wait
he
till
has
the
a
next
very
part
thick
again.
accent. He is from like Sweden or something like that, right?
I don't know.
And they get married, and I go into her comments and I go, this guy was a former Lion Club member. Ha ha ha. This is disgusting. Can't believe what you're. She responds.
Maybe.
She responds. She said something like, I don't have the screenshot. She said something like, ha ha ha. And what Lion Club would this be? So she's doing this now.
Okay.
Where she's doing this thing where, because
I'm a little bit nervous to pause because if you guys have remembered, a few times I have paused and I have like started it over, and I don't want that to happen again. But I do want to comment about this. A few people have requested me comment, like interrupt and comment. I guess somebody explained to me that's the difference between a clip video and a review video. So I'd like to comment this. I think that the Peterson family is a bit weird. I never got a good vibe about Dad Peterson. I think it's weird that the Michaela Peterson or whatever has like a raw meat eating club called the Lions Club. I think it's all weird. I don't know. That's I guess all I have to say. It's just all bizarre to me. I think that to each his own, right? I don't take meat and I don't take animal products. I eat cheese sometimes, but that's about it. And I'm renegotiating my relationship with cheese. But I just think like, and I've seen, because Mike did something like a year and a half ago. I just remember like the flames. It was a YouTube video. It was before he went away for a while, and he just covered her like and her meat and like her meat club. It's like $500 a month. I don't know. It's all too raw for me. That's just all I'll say about that.
It's not called the Lion Club anymore, I guess, or whatever. Whatever I called it,
She got you.
it's
Yeah,
not
Lions
technically
Club.
called. So I called her out in the comments and I said, "Oh, you're dating a Lion Club member. That sounds pretty skeezy." And she goes, "And what is the Lion Club?" And then like. You know what the Lion Club is? The Lion Diet, the Lion Plan, whatever your fucking thing. All meat. Your all meat diet.
Wait, what
Wake
about like
up.
the Lions Club,
But
like those clubs
now
that
she
old
gets to
men
do
go
that.
to?
Because now like her stupid fans go, "Oh, see this guy," and they all believe in it. They all kind of pretend that that's what happened. So that's pretty shady, right?
Totally
To
shady.
do that, and that was her only response before restricting me for the 8th time. She thought she had already done that.
For the
Maybe she
8th time.
unrestricted me for some weirdo reason. So that's shady. So we've been going after
Shady
Michaela for
Michaela.
quite some time, and
Shady as
Refill
fuck.
time?
yeah, they've become. Oh, thank you, Jules. Thank you for seeing.
You should pour it into your carafe. and
Yeah.
you don't have to-
So, but then I got to do this. So
Yes, Julia, that's
the
what I thought of.
Petersons have become
Remember, like those
very close
like old man clubs, like
with
the Lions Club.
Nicole Arbour, the dear fat people blonde
Yeah, like
lady.
a veterans thing.
The blonde lady that so many of you
Yeah.
confused
That's
as
exactly what I
hot because she went out and bought a couple of hootresses. Remember, this girl is a theater nerd. She's not hot. She was one
Her
of
dad
those
is
theater
Jordan
nerd
Peterson.
girls
We
who
have to
figured
give
out
her
how
a
to
break.
like trick
She's weird.
the lowest common denominator into thinking she was the hottest girl in class. She ain't hot. You got to turn around and show the backside to be hot. The front don't count anymore. You got to be good where it counts, Arbour. The part you never show, the backside. But I don't want it with you, Arbour. You win, okay? We will not get a fight. If you ever respond to this, I pretend I don't know what the hell you were ever talking about. We go our separate ways. Got it? I am not willing to fight with Nicole Arbour, nor can I take her. But I will show you what she's done, and I will show you what Jordan Peterson's favorite song of the year is as we celebrate Red Bar being back for season 20, episode 2. Give
Yay!
yourselves a round of applause for being here. Nicole Arbour every once in a while comes out with songs, and we must encourage her. Because this is what happens. YouTubers put out songs, everybody makes fun of them, and then the YouTuber never makes a song again because they get afraid. Okay?
Oh no.
Don't do that. Encourage YouTubers to make music. We can't have another George Janko on our hands quitting music because people called it cringe. We want the cringe music videos. So don't bully
Tia
those out of our
Chaya Mia.
environments. Nicole Arbour put out the best video. I sent this to Luis J. Gomez the day it came out and said, make this your ringtone. Make this your alarm clock.
He didn't give a fuck.
You didn't give a fuck.
He didn't.
He doesn't know what's important.
This song is
He
called
doesn't know the
Biddy
value of
Bum,
things.
right? Biddy Bum by Nicole Arbour. Have people have seen this yet? And this is no joke, and I hope she makes more. Again, bullied out. She's
What did I
now
say?
a
9:35, right?
I don't know if you've noticed, she found out that if you pander to conservatives, it's super easy. You get a ton of money, and your job is
I
cake.
noticed
All you got to
that,
do is keep
just
posting
saying.
like articles they like on Instagram, and you get 1 million likes. So she started to do that, and she fancies herself the new Kid Rock, which we need. So this is a world premiere,
Which
and
we
Nicole, I
need.
hope you don't mind that we're playing this. I am promoting it. It's Bum Biddy by Nicole Arbour. We got a whole music video. This is a drinking song. Let's just watch the thing and enjoy, and stop me when she does the robot. Enjoy.
What's happening now? I think this is when I might have stopped following her on Instagram.
You better pray, cause I'm singing from the record so late. This one's for the crazies, the bitches, the lazy. Hey, hey, hey. This one's for the heartbreaks and all the lies that came from those guys.
Cheers, everybody.
I got a bigger dick than you and I don't even got one. If you're such a badass, why that card and that shotgun? Lyrical championship arena, this'll be fun. I'm already finished and you're just on your recon.
Hey, what do you guys think so
Yeah,
far?
I think we should
this is one of those
stop.
songs where you got to take a break.
Yes.
My favorite
Yeah.
song.
We needed to take a break before we took a break. I don't know how you guys felt about that. I think she was absolutely telling the truth on the Rubin report. I don't see a lie in her eyes. And I'm not saying I'm not everybody, different strokes, different folks. For me, this is a little much. Like, he goes, this is a song we need to take a break from. And I felt like I wanted to pause it, like, I don't know, 20 or 30 seconds before he did. I was like, I kind of am feeling anxiety. What does that even mean? I have a bigger dick than you, but I don't even have one. I mean, I know what it means, but it's like, I don't know what's happening. Okay.
Look at the ear.
Wow. Did you know this was happening on Nicole Arbour's YouTube? If you haven't been watching this, you're crazy,
We
right?
didn't know.
How good is this?
And I'm kind of
Did
cool
we,
with
did
not
we
knowing
miss the robot?
beyond this.
I think so, right? Somebody called out or Jules,
I
I
love
don't
how
know,
Jules
but
is
maybe
like,
we did.
fuck.
We have to find the robot. Or maybe that's coming up.
It might be still coming.
How good is that chorus when that chorus drops? Okay, we'll start here.
I got a bigger dick than you and I don't even got one. If you're such a badass, why that card and that shotgun? Lyrical championship arena, this'll be fun. I'm already finished and you're just on your recon. This one's for the hate of the players, the truth sayers. Hey, hey, hey. This one's for the exes with all their lies. I swear they're nice guys.
Watch, it's coming, the robot. It's coming.
So I know she was a cheerleader, and that's cool.
Oh, wait. That's
This
shimmy.
took okay.
I gotta
This
zoom into that
took
shimmy.
a lot of choreography. This took a lot of skill. I want to say again, I know she was telling the truth in the first video I showed here. I want to give a little background about what I knew about her. I didn't know this was what he was going to play. And I think when I was on Instagram and I followed her, this was one thing I watched and I was like, either it was like, I'm not following her anymore. I'm not going to be on Instagram anymore. Maybe it was subconsciously part of both.
So we got a shimmy, shimmy, Cocoa Puff.
Oh my God.
Watch this. Let's see if I can catch that shimmy. Oh. Do this. Cut to me. Cut to me. I want to try it.
You're only involving one arm.
Yeah, I know. My other arm doesn't work.
Your
Who am I
arm and your
kidding? Because I
tongue.
can't shimmy.
Which is like
Not
almost
yet.
all I saw.
He's not strong enough. Let's continue.
This is the best
Here robot.
Hey, what's up?
One thing. Watch this.
The robot came like that. I'm ready for this to be over, guys. I'm not gonna lie.
Many I let it slip and too long. We put up with this shit, pre-wish it, and then off
Here
for
it
your
comes.
head full vengeance. Want me to haunt them instead. High five to my team, didn't let them get the best of me. 3-6 the size of my big tit energy. 7 deadly sins, but not deadly as this enemy. Ain't your hustle
Big tit energy?
all of her fun.
Here it comes.
Pay the toll. She's so crazy, like an asshole.
Where's that robot?
Where's that robot? It's like, what are you trying to do? Like, I don't know, Nicole Arbour version of rap or something? I don't know.
So we missed that robot, huh? Fuck. That's okay. If you
I
guys
love
could
how
find me
Jules
the
like-
robot, Nicole Arbour, everybody, huh?
Oh my God,
Something
look at
else.
her message at the end.
Uh-oh. If you have to roofie someone to make them sleep with you, you're a pussy. That's
Or you're just pussy.
now that's the only part
Such a
Jordan
message.
Peterson didn't like.
Yeah.
That's the only part Michaela disagreed with. Very cool. So you've been roofied. Okay, yeah, that still happens. If you have to roofie, so that's
That
really what it
still
says at the end of the cool, fun music video. Cool. Follow Nicole Arbour. I can't tell you enough good things. The Instagram account is amazing. The YouTube has been incredible. And encourage her when you see these music videos. Please encourage her to make more. We love those, don't we, Lewis? Great. Welcome to Red Bar. How nice is this? Season 2, episode 1. You could cut back to me. And I think we've got a lot more time to go. How long have we been going here?
3 or 4 hours.
3 hours and 28 minutes.
3 hours and
About
28
an hour
minutes.
Since you last.
Now, does that include the pre-show?
Nope. That
It
just
doesn't.
is when I started recording.
Wow, 3 hours and 28 minutes. I think today we're definitely at least shooting for 5. Okay.
It ends up being
Right?
6.5
I think that's
hours.
doable.
I think it might be doable. We'll see how long I last. I mean, we're going to do it till I start shaking. Okay. Does that sound fun?
Surely that should be fine.
Okay. What do we have next? I am
We've
getting
got
hot again.
lots
We
of
got to do
options.
another one of these cool down breaks again.
Don't worry, we'll
Unfortunately.
get the air conditioning figured out by next
Yeah,
time.
don't worry, we're gonna have that. It's coming. It's coming. Everything is coming.
I mean, we've got a lot of good stuff. We've got the Compound Media baseball event. We've got
Yeah, I wanna
George
do that.
Janko.
Cardigan game
Yeah,
on
maybe we should
point.
switch over to George Janko since it's not anywhere near politics. You know, people are gonna
Yo,
start thinking we
baby
hate
is so
people just for being
ugly.
conservative. They're not gonna
It's true.
believe us. They're gonna think
like
it's
my
a
new Mellow
dog whistle.
Yellow
They're not
song.
gonna believe. So we got to go after the
Yo,
libs
baby
now.
is so
Like George
ugly.
Janko, one of the most disgusting liberals that I've ever seen. When we last left you, George Janko, he was the third wheel on Impulse. You know, I got to take a break to de-sweat again. I'm sorry. I'm like really hot. Remember, I'm a sick man. I'm on like all this medication. I'm very sick.
It's very hot.
It's very hot and I'm very sick. So that's just how it's going to be. It's either that
Aw.
or no Red Bar at all. We'll be right back
No,
with
we
much
prefer
more on
you
Red Bar. We'll see you
get
soon.
better. Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna cut it there. It was about 20 or like 19 or 18 minutes. I don't know. I love you guys. Robert. Okay, so you know that song, They Call Me Mellow Yellow. That's right. That song gets in my head and it will get stuck. The song that gets in my head lately is Yo Baby Is So Also, I'll say like, what up, what up? And what else do I say? What else do I say from Red Bar? Really, dude? Nobody gets it. Very few people get it. Yeah, but I thought that was an interesting correlation. I'm not sure if even Mike knows about that, but Mike knew about that because he knows about things. He knows. Mike knows. He made a video about that whole situation, which I played the video in the beginning about. And he like filled in the blanks. Anyway, you guys get it. Yo, baby is so ugly. I'm out. Bye, guys. Good night. Love you.